Hey everyone, welcome back to Chasing Moonlight Farm. My name is Renee, and today we're going to head out and do some evening chores and check on the pigs. We haven't shown you the pigs since we got them, so we're ready to check on those and do a few chores. I usually do the evening chores and my husband does the morning chores with the animals. The garden's usually my baby, so I deal with the garden. But first I wanted to show you what's going on in our kitchen today. I knew something I'm trying. Are you into fermenting? I have not fermented very many things. I did ferment some cabbage. I made sauerkraut and it turned out pretty well. It's super simple, but look at these. These are beautiful. Look at those beautiful peppers. This is sweet peppers and garlic and a salt brine. And let's see, I've got red bell peppers, I think ashvarsky, some green bells, some orange blaze, sweet peppers, and then the garlic that we grew this year. And they are fermenting. You can see all the bubbly action going on in there. Bubble, bubble. And I believe that cloudiness is actually normal. Looks kind of gross, but it's normal. So I'm doing fermenting 3 jars of peppers here. All are the same, but they're so pretty. Look at them go. They're so pretty sitting on the table here. So beautiful. So I'm excited to try these. I'm not a big fermenter, like I said. I've done sauerkraut, but these just looked so pretty in the jar, and I'm excited. These are the easy fermenting lids. I think they're called Easy Fermenter. I will leave those in the description below, but it's easy. I mean, you put your brine in, you weigh it down with the weight. It comes in the box. It has a glass weight, and then these lids just screw on. It's only one piece. It's just a one-piece lid, and it screws on. The air comes out right there, and then if you get any water siphoning out, it's usually right here in this center, and I just pour it out. Let me see if this one has water. There's a little bit of water in there. But it's super simple, super simple. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. So let's head outside. Let's head outside to see what those piggies are up to. So we've got some pumpkins and apples, and we're going to take these to the piggies. Naomi, I'll let you hold those. And they need some new straw. Hey guys, how's it going? They're getting so big. Let's stop in here first. I need to get them some food. We're just feeding them. This is a non-GMO mix that we get from a local farmer. We do add, I have some kelp in one of these buckets. They get a little bit of kelp in their scoop, and they get about 4 pounds of feed per pig per day, because they're about 4 months old now. Okay, hand you that.
I don't like going there.
Nope. Let's turn off the charger. See if she already turned it off. Yeah, this is the charger we use, the American FarmWorks charger. It has done really well. It's just one line of hot wire around the bottom so they won't root under the fence and try to get out. Hey guys, are you hungry? They're so hungry. Hey, I can't focus on you. There you are. Are you hungry? Tell us all about it. All right, so we'll see how this works with one hand. They get a little nippy. I would just warn everyone now, if you're first-time pig owners, you want to make sure you have a good pair of boots. Don't go in there with flip-flops. Don't go in there with Crocs. Don't go in there with house slippers, even soft tennis shoes, because these guys will nibble your feet. So definitely have good shoes when you're going in the pig pen. Just a little side note for you. Get back, guys. Get back. Yummy, I'm going to have you shut the door behind me.
Okay.
And leave this right here. I'm going to grab their food bowls. All right, guys, you got to stand back. Stand back. This is a problem we're having too. They're digging up all the mud and shoving it up against the door, even though there's a hot wire there. It's getting pushed up against the door. You guys are loud. Get back. Naomi, I'm going to need your help. Hey. Just make sure. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Quit. They're trying to nibble my feet. Here. Can we? Get back. Get back. Hey. Get. We gotta move. Come on. Come on. Well, they've decided they want to fight over one bowl, of course. Here you go. There you go. See? You didn't die. It's okay. They've gotten pretty good about letting us pet them. I don't like to pet them much when they're eating. The girl is usually a little bit better. This is the girl. This is Snowball. Hey, Snowball. Hey, buddy. But she'll let us rub her. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Is that some scratches? Is that so good? Listen to those piggies eat. Listen to those piggies eat. So this is their main ration of food. They also get plenty of table scrap. We brought out those pumpkins and gave it to them, and a couple of apples. So they get scraps from the kitchen and their main feed. So they are growing like crazy. I think they've doubled in size. They're just huge. It's hard to tell. You know, it's like kids. When you live with them every day, you don't notice how big they've grown until you look at old pictures. So if you haven't watched the video where we brought them home, I'll link that in the description below. And they have done really well. As you can see, they have rooted like crazy. And look, there's a pumpkin. But this hole, it's hard to see on the camera, I think. But it's probably a good 12, 16 inches deep. These little Berkshires know how to dig. And we are trying to make sure we keep straw down in here. It's just, I don't know if it's helping. In my mind, it's helping to just keep down the smell. The only place that really smells is like where they pooped, and I can scoop that out and take care of that. The straw helps with the rest of the urine and things like that. But this area may look a mess, but it doesn't really smell. So we haven't had a lot of that. Now they do take their bedding. You see here, it's hard to kind of see, but they do take their bedding. Sorry. They do shove their bedding out of their house every once in a while. But that usually stays really clean, and we don't have to scrape that out. You know, we add new bedding and stuff when it gets scraped out, when they scrape it out. But this has just been straw. We put probably 2 bales a week over the dirt, and they still dig through it and shove it aside, but it still soaks up that moisture and the smell, and it looks like, you know, the surface of the moon in here with all these craters that they've dug up, but they're happy, and that's all that matters. And they did tear their pool up, so we had to bring over a new pool. So we got this for them. Unfortunately, it only fits one pig at a time, but they'll survive. You guys finished? Takes you a while to eat, doesn't it? Takes you a while. Here. Here's your other one. So far, we are loving raising pigs. They are a bundle of fun, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. We really want the old spots next time. These guys have been good, and I mean, we've only had them, what, a month? So they're only about 4 months old. We'll probably have them for another 4 months-ish. But they root so bad, and it would be nice not to have a pig that rooted so bad. And the old spots will surface root, like they'll root the grass up, but they won't make the craters that the Berkshires do. So we'll try those maybe next time. Smile.
And the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
So like I said, probably a couple of times a week, we add fresh straw. Hubby came home, so hubby's laying straw for me. Thanks, hubby. And that at least just lays a nice dry cover down, soak up some of that moisture from the urine and the pool they spill and the water trough they spill, which that still has water, so I'll leave that alone. Did you finish your dinner? Did you finish your dinner, piggy piggies? Piggy piggies. Hey piggy. Okay, we're gonna let him finish laying the straw, and we're gonna go check on the ladies down here and show you our chicks that we brought out of the brooder box finally, and they're getting to know the other laying hens through the fence down there. Okay, let's check on the chicks. We left them in the brooder back there in the garden shed. I showed you that in, I can't remember, it was a couple of videos ago. When we first got them, it was probably about 6 weeks ago, because they're about 7 or 8 weeks almost now. So we brought them down here to be side by side next to the chicken run to get them used to being around the other laying hens. We don't want to put them in there. They'll get pecked and brutalized because chickens are naughty. And we ended up putting them in the tractor that we used our meat birds for. So I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so here's our ladies, our new laying flock. Hey girls. We've got the white one is, I think, Anastasia, and she's an Andalusian blue, or blue Andalusian. And the black star, and a well summer behind that one. And that beautiful golden laced is a golden lace Wyandotte. Her name is Winona. And there's the whiting true blue. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at those colors. Uh-oh, she's losing some feathers. And then that pretty girl. Oops. That's not working. Let's go through here. That's a whiting true green, I believe. Yes, is back there. We haven't named all of them, but they are beautiful, and we have just kept them in the chicken tractor here. Like I said, they're about 8 weeks old now, and we'll probably give them another week or two, and then what we're going to do is wait until nighttime, and when the hens are all roosting, we'll take them from here and put them on the roosting bars with the hens at night. Seems to be that's what I'm hearing is the best way to do that. It seems to be the best thing according to what I'm reading online and from other homesteaders, that introducing them at night is going to keep them much calmer, and the big hens wake up with the little hens in the morning and they just kind of think they've always been there. So we're going to try that and see if that works out. You ladies need some grit, don't ya? You dumped your bowl. So let's get them some grit.
We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about. When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right here.
Yeah, we don't keep this lid open very long because these ladies can fly. And so we haven't, oh, see? So let me grab them some water. Naomi, you keep the flock in check.
I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about. The last one I think about.
All right, you ladies are set for the night. They've got their food, they've got their water, some grit, all the bugs they want. And now let's take care of these big ladies. Hey ladies, Naomi, can you grab the cup you left behind, please? We're gonna probably end up putting some diatomaceous earth down in their bedding today. Naomi, I'll let you grab, if you would, also in the garage there, grab something to collect the eggs in, and bring me about 3 bales of, 3 flecks of that straw. I see Daddy down there, loving on the piggies. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey ladies. Hey ladies, are you ready for some treats? Hey pretty girls. They have been molting a little bit. Come on down, we'll give them some treats. You want to? Come on in. Come on in, buddy. No, the girls can't go out. Naomi will take that around to the back of the coop, and we're gonna just replenish some bedding. We like to use diatomaceous earth to keep away mites and things like that, especially when it's wet this time of year. So you're gonna, all right, you're gonna feed them? Okay, I'm watching. Oh, hold your hand open and they'll come eat out of your hand. No, whoa, all right, or just dump them right there. This little girl has been molting, and I'm not sure if they've been pecking at her. We've had to put a little blue coat on that. Whoops, there she goes. All right, let's go lay some straw back here, Naomi. All right, let's check and see if we got any eggs today. They haven't stopped laying. They've molted, but they haven't stopped laying. Some have. So we end up getting probably 4 out of the 6 a day. What? Okay, put that's just 2 today?
Yeah.
Just 2, okay. That's fine. I got it.
Okay.
All right. Let's check the duck house real quick. You gonna check the duck house for eggs? All right, buddy. Hey, Elijah, do you want to put some clothes on? No. Are you sure? Okay. No eggs? No eggs? Looks like the chickens have been here scratching. No eggs. All right, does need a little more straw, so we'll do that. Just set it up there if you want, Naomi. You can tell Miss Raven, the black cayuga there has been molting. They get white feathers when they're molting. Bye. Where are you going? I think they're afraid of us. All right, did you bring down the... Yeah. All right, so let's give them a little more straw. I'll give you a little bit of look into our coop here. Naomi's already put the straw in. This is, how big is this, Naomi? I want to say this is 4 by 5 feet. Hey, Miss Chick-fil-A. What's the matter? Did you have a good day? Tell us all about your day. Nothing exciting? Sidetrack. Anyway, what we've been doing in here is just deep litter bedding. It has worked out really well. There's really not a lot of smell. We just lay down fresh straw, probably once a week, once every couple of weeks. Quit putting the chickens in. Hey, Chickie. Hi, Gemma. That's Gemma. So we will put down some fresh straw in here. Like I said, Virginia, where we are in Virginia, it really doesn't get too cold. Go on out, Miss White. Go on out. Go on. Here, Naomi, I'm going to have you take this to the ducks. Naomi. Okay, we lost her. Hey there. Hey there. Take that to take that to the ducks. Yeah, she's picking around. So you know what, girls? I'm trying to make a video. So what we do is we lay this down, and they'll get in here and they'll scoot it around and get it where they want it. And then I take a Parmesan cheese can, has the holes, ta-da, and I fill it with diatomaceous earth. And I just sprinkle that. They need to go out though. Ma'am, out. I'll just sprinkle it. So we sprinkle this on the straw, and I sprinkle it on the roost, just anywhere they pooped or things like that. I don't put it in the nesting boxes because usually those are pretty clean, but I'll get it in the corners really good and just kind of do that. Kind of have to throw it down that way. I'll do it like right here in the windowsill, and then I'll open this up so that they've got plenty, keep this open so there's plenty of air moving that around, because you don't want them breathing that stuff in. It's kind of dusty. There we go. She's going to go in there and check it out anyway. So that's kind of how we keep down the mites or lice. We really haven't had any problem with, which I'm very surprised because we live in such a hot climate. Hey, right here. I think having a deep bedding on the ground helps. We use a lot of wood chips here, and it really just helps keep down the bugs and stuff, covering the manure and stuff. Hey, girls. They always have to go check out the clean straw. Come on out. All right, did we put some in the duck house, Naomi?
Yeah.
All right, great. Oh, the ducks are gonna go check their bed out. You gonna check your new bed out? You gonna check it out? I don't know why they're in there. They usually don't like to go in there, even at bedtime. So they have plenty of food. And I use these. I literally found these, I believe, at Aldi. This is like a plant stand or a plant holder. You can use it for that. And it had like the white marker that goes around, you can write what flower, a little sign or something. And this is what I'm using to keep their feed and water on. I had 2 of them. And it keeps it up off the ground. And this one's a little dirty. Dump some of that out. But it keeps it up off the ground, and I really like it. They need some more. Yeah. They've got, here's their calcium, their oyster shell. Yeah, they need some more, don't they? You ready to go in, buddy? Tell them good night, it's getting late. Say night-night, chickens. He's like, nah, I'll stay and play. Oh, no, not yet. We won't shut him in just yet. It's not time to lock him up just yet. Come on out. I know, I spilled a little water, didn't I? It's okay. And the piggies got their All fresh straw laid down. See, it just makes me feel cleaner even if it's not, you know. Maybe it's just, oh, we forgot to turn this back on. Yep. Night, piggies. Good night, piggies. See you in the morning. All right, we'll check on the garden and see what's going on here. You guys, this is what happens when you use straw that's new. Apparently this is not really old straw that's been sitting for a couple of years. And now I have grass or wheat or something growing all up. Well, it's wheat. Growing, or grass, I don't know. It's growing all in the beds we just amended. So, I mean, good to know that the compost is working and it can grow stuff, right? I can't win. You guys, this is ridiculous. I'm not sure if I should dig this up. Just let it be a cover crop. Pray to the good Lord it dies over the winter, but again, it's gonna all, look at that. Yeah, that's just wheat seed. Oh no. What have I done? New gardener woes, for sure. I'm not great at this. Don't be like Renae. Source your straw from somewhere else. These guys are looking okay. I've finally got some rutabagas growing. That one's looking good. This one's looking puny. I think that's a tomato. These are looking pretty good. Maybe the 4 or 5 that I have will survive. A few carrots. Some grass over here. Hey, little carrots. Hey, tomato plant. Lots of tomato plants. Goodness sake. But yeah, there's some grass in here too. You guys, this is so disappointing. You work really hard to get it all cleaned out, to get it all set for, you know, the winter. And then you know, it's just, okay, this is a classroom. This is my classroom, and I will learn one way or the other. Apparently, I'm going to learn this way, that straw is not always the best option for mulching. That's what I'm learning. Over here, we've got, I think what are these again? Radishes. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? They're about ready. Hi, tiny radish. I think they're supposed to be about 1 inch across. Those are, whoops. Those are getting close to about 1 inch across. Let's pull one of these. Oh, they're so tiny. Surely they're supposed to be bigger than that. This is the first time I've grown the sparkler white tip. I usually grow the French breakfast radishes. But isn't that adorable? Look at that tiny baby. We'll let the rest go for a bit and see if we can't get some bigger ones. Yeah, there's a bigger one under here. Oh yeah, look at that one. Wait, let me pull this back. That's a much bigger one right there. So we'll come out and harvest these one day. Tuck them back in. We'll take that baby in and feed it to the chickens. Let's go feed this one to the chickens. Here are all my collards. They're deciding to come up. I've got a whole bunch of different, well, I shouldn't say a whole bunch. I've got a couple of different kinds in here. I have a couple of different kinds in here. These smaller ones took forever. I want to say 3-4 weeks to germinate. It was crazy. But now they're popping up just all over the place. And I believe these are, what are these? Oh gosh, I can't remember right now. But this was a second planting. This was a second planting that I did. thinking these were dead, so I planted those, and look, they're not dead. And so I have a bed full of collards coming up, and we're just gonna let them go because why not? We'll see what we could get to harvest. Some of these will probably be really small, but that's okay. Tell you what, these look really pretty. I got a little bit of insect damage on that one, but overall they look really pretty. Really pretty. And again, down here, no lettuce. Clover. Ah, so frustrating. So frustrating. Oh my goodness. You know what that is? This is an empty bed. It's supposed to have nothing in it. It's got some weeds in it, I see. But look, there must be a potato under there. This is my sweet potato bed. And there's a little sweet potato plant trying to grow back. Isn't that the cutest? We'll leave that alone. Sure, why not? And then these always do so well. So this is the Rocky Top blend, and these are cut and come again, and basically you just snap them off down at the bottom, take them in, put them on your salad or sandwich. Look at those, aren't those beautiful? And they're so good. Or you just come to the garden and you snack on them like me. So pretty, and they're doing really well. It's been pretty wet, so they've had a good dose of rain. And they always do so much better with natural rain versus watering from the water hose. That one looks a little spotty. So good, so pretty. So pretty. We'll be able to grow these probably. We'll probably be able to grow these past the frost. I have some hoops that we can put across with some ag fabric to give them some frost protection. But it doesn't frost probably here until end of November. We'll see. We'll just have to keep a watch on the weather. But certainly beautiful. Okay, you guys, I'm sitting here and I'm staring at that bed, that garden bed full of wheat, thinking to myself, how can I teach you guys anything if I keep making these stupid mistakes? But if I teach you anything, here's what I want to teach you. That it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. We learn from our failures, and or we don't. It's up to us to learn. It's up to us to learn from our mistakes, and I'm not perfect, and I've said from the beginning I'm only a second-year gardener, so I am still learning how to do all of this. And putting straw down that was fresh was just stupid, but I did it, and honestly I didn't know it was fresh. I thought it was much older. I should have clarified that, and I did not. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes with my animals. I'm going to make mistakes in the garden. And you're going to catch some of those mistakes. And you're going to go, Renee, what in the world are you thinking, girl? This is not going to work. You need to recheck that. Don't do it that way. And I appreciate your comments below. As long as they're kind and respectful. Because we're all in this together. You know what? It's just what it's called, failing forward or stumbling forward or falling forward. As long as we're moving forward, then we're in a good spot. But I don't want that to discourage you. I don't want your failures to discourage you. I could easily become very, very discouraged by silly things like a whole bed full of wheat now. So I could easily become discouraged by that and stop. Or just dig it all up and be frustrated and not be patient with myself. And I just need to give myself some grace and realize that I'm learning. And I hope that you are learning where you are to grow. And if you fail, to get up and do it again. Get up and try again. Get up and learn something new. Get up and try a different tactic. Try a different way of doing things. seek some counsel from other homesteaders who are a little further down the road from you, but don't quit. You know, in this day and age where more than ever we need to be focused on providing and being self-sufficient within our own families and communities, this is not the time to give up. So I want to encourage you to keep going. I'm going to encourage myself to keep going even when I screw up, and we'll figure out a way to fix that bed. So I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm going to let it go. But thank you guys for hanging out with me as we did the evening chores. We're a very tiny farm, tiny homestead. We just have the chickens and pigs right now. But if you want to see how we raised our meat birds this summer, I'll leave that link below as well. It's getting into the quiet season where there's not a lot going on in the garden, and it's just quieter around here, and that's okay. So we're ready for a rest. Thanks, you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.